What's good, y'all? It's your boy Eternal Man back with another one. We got Ozark, man. Episode 7, man. Yo, the past, ever since episode 4 hit, bro, this shit has been like non-stop intensity. Like, each episode, the intensity just goes up and up, man. And I've looked at my past, like, last couple videos since episode 4, and like, they're all angry, yo. I laughed when I watched it, but they're all angry, and I don't like that, but it's just my real expression towards what the fuck is going on. This shit ain't all happy what's going on, you feel me? So, but I feel like it's gonna get worse from here. Like, it's gonna continue to like build up that intensity and get even more. So if that shit happens all the way through to episode 10, this is a perfect season. This is dope, man. Shout out to all my subscribers. Appreciate all of y'all. Real shit. I hope all of y'all are safe and doing well. Yeah, man, I'm ready, yo. Let's get it.
Of helping to turn it into a year-round tourist destination, of helping our community thrive. And isn't that what it means to be a good neighbor?
Yo, Wendy's so...
For our children.
Yo,
a good person.
Wendy's the perfect wife, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. She know how to play both roles, man. Yo, like, she's the one. This nigga, there's something really wrong with this man, bro. Bro, there's something off, bro. What the fuck happened?
All right. I'll give you 10 grand if you can get me a FLIR thermal imaging system in the next 48.
Well, that's like finding a pearl of pig shit.
Sure. But if the pearl is so easy to find, it wouldn't even be
She's
worth
questioning all this shit, bro. She's questioning even being here and being involved in this shit. Oh, rest in peace to Buddy, bro. What the fuck? I forgot to say that in the intro, bro. Rest in power to Buddy, man.
She's wearing a wire after
she
stole from us.
A wire that she told us about after she outed her handler to us.
She could have shown you because
she's been wearing that wire for days, bro. What are you talking about, bro?
To be honest, otherwise she wouldn't have told us about it.
Probably weeks. How do you know fuck you mean?
Do you have any idea how long she's been wearing that wire?
Exactly.
She's been back.
But you don't know for sure. Just like you don't know she's not playing us.
Thank you.
It'd be a real shame to squander all this time we could be spending on more remunerative opportunities. Opportunities with a payoff we actually know exists.
I can't steal
Fuck you.
money if I don't know where it is, Daddy.
Facts.
I'm
Man, she ain't finna give. She ain't finna take no money, bro.
On it, okay?
I don't believe this shit. She ain't gonna do that.
God, I wish we didn't have customers here right now.
Vouch for you? You got me fucked up, nigga. What?
Don't make me say it. I'll blush.
I'm gonna vouch for a rat? You got me fucked up. That's wearing a wire? Hell no. You trying to get me and my whole family killed. What's wrong with you? That's a fact. The fuck? You said vouch for me. What?
Bear with me, okay? I'll call you. Thanks, bye.
Oh! God! No!
Looks like you've got some serious problems. You're lucky Helen called while the situation...
I have a 14-year-old boy named Jonah and a 15-year-old girl named Charlotte. The boy, he's really, really smart. He's a little awkward, but, you know, I bet if you gave him a jet engine, he could take it apart and he could put it back together again. And the 15-year-old, she doesn't apply herself as much, but nothing gets by her, believe me. No!
Wendy?
I'm mad, yo. Like, I'm literally like, yo, I can't say anything, bro. It's the fucking priest.
Still pissed off at her for burning the field and lying to you about getting a kid.
Sounds like maybe she deserved to be taken.
Fuck you.
Darlene, I'm going to give you 2 minutes to decide whether you want to start a war.
You deserve a fucking bullet in your head, bro.
Or maybe she left you.
That fire in your fields is going to be the least of your fucking problems unless you return my wife to me immediately, Darlene.
I can't return
Facts!
what I
But
don't
it's
have.
not them, though. Fucking bitch. You're a fucking bitch, bro.
Before you say a word, you need to know how this works.
How does this work? You tell me. Explain to me.
You control. The more you lie, the messier it gets. But if all you do is tell me the unadulterated truth, this will be painless.
I heard you.
That's all we did tell you, you fuck nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Did something happen to your son?
Don't
No, what? Did somebody
Don't.
hurt him? Mason, you tell me what's going on.
You know what's going on. You're the one that did it.
What do you mean?
Now you got.
What the fuck is going on, bro? You better fucking move that gun from her fucking head,
You
nigga.
threatened me. You told me not to take my son to the police. Then you had him taken from his father.
I don't know anything about this.
That wasn't a threat. That was a warning, stupid. Trying to save your dumbass life, bro.
The police took my son, and I want him back.
You lost him because of you and your fucking choices, bitch.
You call the cops, or the cartel, or the Snells. Wendy dies. If anyone other than you and my son show up tomorrow morning, Wendy is dead. Are we clear?
Listen, you're interrupting some very important
Wendy
things.
has been kidnapped. Okay?
Yeah, your ass quiet now,
That's
fucking
right. Yeah,
bitch,
very
nigga.
well. I need you to get me this baby from social services today.
Today.
Crazy. Yeah. That's flat fucking insane.
Today, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
I think you're confused. And lost.
You damn right he's confused, nigga. You in that chair and not one of the Snells, nigga.
Grace was one of the bodies they found at the Snells. Grace was murdered and we helped cover it up.
I understand all that. I get all that his wife was killed and that shit was wrong. I said that shit was wrong as fuck.
You'll be receiving a call saying Ezekiel's ready to be picked up in about 10 days.
10 days. We were hoping to have custody of Ezekiel.
Tonight.
Tonight.
My grandmama believed there was nothing that couldn't be made better.
I mean, you better bash his head in with that fucking pot, nigga. What are you doing? Go bash his head in, bruh. This nigga just kidnapped you and had you in a fucking basement, tied to a chair. You better bash his head in and fucking run out the house.
I killed her.
Yeah, you did kill her.
She warned me, told me to stop being so stubborn.
Yeah, you did kill her, nigga. At the end of the day, choices, my nigga. And you made the wrong choice.
You came to us, and I knew you weren't believers. I knew that you were lying.
So why'd you fuck with them, nigga? This is your fault, fuck nigga.
And I still thought I could change you.
Oh, that's interesting. That's dope. I ain't gonna front. That was
still
dope.
thought I could turn you into something that you weren't.
That's dope. Okay. That's dope. Man, bash his head in. Let's go! Fuck, nigga! Go! Get the fuck out! Go! You should have grabbed the gun! You better get the fuck off her, brother!
Sex, booze, drugs. All before I was 15. I was a quick convert.
Word. Interesting. I knew you grew up rough, but I
And
ain't.
the one place that kept me from going under was that church I told you about. The one that my daddy built with his bare hands.
Yeah, she did say all that.
I even told him about the abortions.
What?
But the way his jaw tightened, the way his eyes hardened when he looked at me, I knew. I was heartbroken and I wasn't welcome.
Because you never truly believed. Right? A Southern preacher and abortions, you knew exactly how he'd react. That's why you told him. How long after did you leave home?
Man, fuck him, bro. He was no better.
Okay,
The fuck?
So you said it yourself.
So what if
Church
you a
is the only
preacher
thing
and
you
she
had
had
left.
abortions, nigga?
So you needed him. No reason to live. But I walked in to that store. Because I knew that God would protect me.
No, you walked into that store because
When
you
I
were
was lost,
fucking
I didn't
stupid.
Walk away from him.
And you fucking was lucky to survive.
Wait. Lift up your shirt.
Now's the time, bro. You gotta body him, bro. Kill him.
I'm alone, just like you said. I'm just getting your kid.
Marty, you gotta kill him, bro.
But I'm not.
I would never harm a baby. I would never harm a woman. None of that type shit. He already fucked up, bro. I would have put my hand around that baby's neck and I would have said, bro, if you do not release my wife right now from that chair and she's not right here next to me, I'm gonna fucking snap this baby's neck. I'm not gonna front like I would do that type of shit. I ain't gonna really snap and kill the baby. Hell no. He gonna let my wife go, bro. I'm not playing this shit, these games with y'all, bro. How you gonna give him the baby and then you got your wife still tied to a chair? And now what? He could fucking put a gun to your head too and tie your ass up to a chair too and torture both of you niggas. Ain't none of y'all getting out. Stupid.
As soon as I let you leave,
That was
stop
dumb.
calling the police and telling them what I did.
You would never do that, Mason.
Well, he would.
And now he pulling this shit, bro. He gotta die, bro. Kill him.
Wendy for Zeke? As far as I'm concerned, this whole thing is over as soon as we leave here.
How can I be so sure?
Y'all gotta stop thinking like.
Because I kept my word on that.
Y'all are so fucking, bro.
How do I know that you didn't already call him?
Bro, if Marty was in Game of Thrones, he would have been dead.
You know, how do
Every single thing I've done has been to help you. Everything I've told you to do has been to help you. And what have you done? You've done the exact opposite every single time. And what did it get you? It got you right fucking here.
Why do I even listen to him? All you do is lie.
He's not lying.
I'm taking her.
What?
What?
No, you're not. Put that down.
I'm gonna take Wendy to protect her from you.
Man, you got me fucked
whenever
up.
you're
Man,
not
kill
right,
him,
she tells
bro.
the truth,
Nah,
right?
bro.
You
You
show
gotta
up,
do
you start-
something.
You see what you're doing?
Man, get his
No, it's the
ass,
same
bro.
thing in that story.
Fuck you mean? Get that nigga. Fuck you mean? Man, shoot him.
Let her go.
Shoot him, nigga.
You have everything that you want.
I have nothing that I want.
Shoot
I don't have
him.
my wife. I don't have my faith.
Think about Zeke.
I don't even have my son anymore.
Just shoot him.
Right there.
You've taken everything from me. Just finish the job.
I'm not gonna do that.
Just take Zeke. You might just push this in.
Mason,
What? Push what? Push, shoot him, man. What are you doing, Marty? Shoot him. Thank you. Fuck.
I think I know where Marty's money is.
Let's go get it then.
She's really lost right now. Like, her character is really lost right now. She doesn't know where to put her trust in who to, like, give her loyalty to. Like, I understand. Oh, he can't take it.
What the hell are we gonna do?
We're gonna do what we have to do. We're gonna get rid of the
That's a
body.
bar.
And we're gonna take Zeke with us.
Be the strong one, Wendy. You the one that's been fucking tied to a chair all day, and now you gotta be the strong one. God damn
You're
it.
in shock. It's okay.
That's a good woman, man. Wendy holds shit down. Besides that whole cheating shit, which I'm trying to forget, she's really a good woman, bro. She a good wife. Real talk. Damn, this is dope though. Just seeing this right now, it's gonna show. They gonna show the effects of like what this situation is gonna have on them. So this is dope.
Encourage people to come on
What?
up and introduce themselves to us when they see
Wendy is that nigga, bro. Like, Wendy is the star player of this shit, bro. You telling me he's sitting over there in the corner, hunkered down while she fucking wrapped the body and she's cleaning the shit? This is dope. This shit right here is fire. This is a fire shot, and this means a lot. They crossed the line, bro. This story's gonna get even darker after that, bro. That shit. This episode is important. This episode is really important, man. Oh, the ashes. That's the ashes of the body. Damn, word. That's respect. Yo, that was Ozark, season 2, episode 7, man. I think that was probably my. I just started talking all that shit at the beginning of the video, and this has to be my angriest reaction for Ozark ever. Like, this episode was insane, my nigga. Like, there wasn't too many moving pieces and moving, different locations and shit like that. But just the intensity, like what was at stake in this episode. Wendy's life was at stake. And that motherfucker was crazy. He could have did it. Like, her life was at stake, bro. So this has to be my angriest video, man. Just going through the episode, man. We start off with, flash forward, you feel me? And they did the same thing in season 1 when it showed the flashback to how they got involved with the cartel and all that shit. And at the beginning of the episode, it showed Wendy and Marty driving, and then it showed the car crash into them, and then we flash back, you feel me, and start from there, and then we see the fruitions later on. But that's how we started off the episode, you feel me? Marty's he seemed unhinged, unfocused, distracted, you feel me? Something's bothering him on his mind, you feel me? So after we passed that scene, and what's most interesting actually about that beginning scene was Wendy, it seems perfectly fine, you feel me, and playing her role as she normally does. But Marty is the one that's fucked up. So this is important. I feel this is. I ain't calling myself no analyst or nothing, but this is very important and deep right here. just to show that the beginning scene, Wendy is straight and fine. To come to find out that this is after, you know, they killed Mason. And Wendy is seeming perfectly fine, normal as usual. But Marty is the one that's fucked up. This is very interesting, man. But before we continue on with that point, flash forward, Wendy and Marty have a discussion, you feel me? And Wendy tells him that Wilkes, you know, feels that you're gonna be arrested. And Marty tells her, like, yo, why the fuck you ain't been telling me this? Like, what's up? And what's the details? And she said, well, it doesn't matter if it's true. First of all, that's wrong right there. Her not telling him the whole entire truth of everything that was said during that time, that last meeting with her and Wilkes, that was wrong of her not telling Marty the whole thing. Then we get fucking Wendy getting into a car. She's on the phone, on the voicemail, I think it was for Wilkes. And then we just see that nigga, yo, he covered her face, and that was the end of that scene. That was insane. That was unexpected as a motherfucker. They doing, that's another element to this show that they got right. Like, these unexpected moments be happening at the right time where you really do not expect nothing. So shout out to Jason Bateman and the cast and just the direction, whoever's controlling the direction of the story and everything. Shout out to them, because every single unexpected moment, when Dell died, all that shit was very unexpected, and it hit. It was the right kind of unexpected and hit at the right moments. So shout out to the creators for all that. And yeah, Marty's in the meeting that they're supposed to be in at 10. Wendy never showed up. Marty looks up her location, finds the car, but no Wendy. So then we get all these scenes between Wendy and Mason, Pastor Mason, you feel me? And all these scenes were very interesting. I just didn't really care for them, because at that point when he kidnapped her, to me, he was already dead. He had to die, period. Like, there was no justification for nothing. And I truly get his feelings. I didn't say it during the episode. I did say it, but I didn't go in depth. But I get Pastor Mason's feelings, you feel me? This man's wife that was pregnant just disappeared out of nowhere, and the baby's here. He found the baby, but no wife. I would go insane. And I would have been, first of all, I would have been killed. I would have went after and killed the Snells, and then I would have went after Marty and them next. That's a fact. Or I would have just killed the Snells. But I would never like or trust Marty. None of it. Like, I would never fuck with none of it. I don't know. I think I'd kill all of them. But that being said, all his feelings are justified, my nigga. But what I have a problem with is that he never once, since his wife died, he never once brought any of that energy towards the Snells. He only directed it towards Marty and Wendy. And I don't rock with that, bro. I really don't. That's what makes this shit fucked up for me, bro. You should have pointed that attention and all that anger towards the Snells. And then once you do whatever you gotta do with that, and you wanna go after Marty and Wendy, you know what, fine, cool. Because they the ones that brought you into this shit. But at the end of the fucking day, I do not give a fuck. At the end of the day, her death is on him. Because he didn't want to listen. Period. He was being naive, and he didn't want to listen. And he suffered the consequences deeply. So that whole scene. Oh, okay. And Ruth. Okay, before I continue on with that point, Ruth and her dad, they go on a job. You feel me? Ruth during this whole time is very, how do I say it? She's very hesitant about all this shit. You feel me? Because she knows in her soul she don't need to be doing this. She don't need no part in this. None of that shit. But she's doing it because she's trying to appease her dad. And she's always trying to please someone. She's always looking for, as someone, one of my subscribers, damn, it's a female. I can't remember the name off the top of my head right now, but it's a female. And they stated that Ruth is always looking for some gratitude, like some appreciation, you feel me? So she's trying to get that out of her dad, but I know in the back of her mind she knows she'll never get that. And that this man is wrong completely. And look what happened. They almost got caught and arrested. She fucking bawled out crying because she felt like it was her fault. And she fucked things up for her dad. Which would all be beautiful, but this nigga don't give a fuck about her, bruh. He really don't. At the end of the day, he does not give a fuck about her at all. She's a tool for him to use. That's it. To get this money. Period. So, moving on from that, back to the real part of this whole story, when Marty pulled up. So Marty pulled up and he's tripping. I would never hurt a child. I would never hurt a woman. Period. But you have my wife hostage, my nigga. I'm gonna fake. What I'm gonna say to you is fake, but I'm gonna act and give it off as real as I can give it to you, my nigga. I'm gonna have your baby in my hand, and I'm gonna put my hand around his neck, and I'm gonna say, if you do not release my wife right now, I'm gonna snap his neck. You feel me? I'm not really gonna do it, but I'm gonna tell him that, and I'm gonna mean it when I say it to him. And you gonna give up my wife right now, bro. I'm not finna go in no fucking basement and untie her and do all that shit. No, you gonna untie her. I'm gonna hold this baby in my hand, and you gonna release her, and you gonna drop that gun before you untie her. Fuck you mean? But no, that didn't happen. Marty's naive ass just gives him the baby and goes down there, tries to get his wife out the chair, gets his wife out the chair. The fucking Mason is unhinged at this point. He's literally going crazy. He's lost it. And his baby is crying. His baby is crying, and he fucking looks at the baby, tells him to shut up, and says, "What did you do to my son? There's something wrong with him. What did you do?" I didn't do shit, nigga. I brought your child to you as I promised. And then that, his unhingedness and his anger blinded him and let what happened happen. You feel me? He said, "Fuck this shit. I'm gonna kill you." No, is that what makes it say? I can't remember. He said, "I'm gonna kill you," or he just pointed the gun at them and said, "Y'all not going nowhere." The fuck my bad. It was his anger for Marty, and his paranoia is what got him killed right there in the end. Because his anger for Marty kept having him say and come at Marty in certain ways and take shots at him, but also the paranoia to where he was like, yo, if I let y'all leave here, who says y'all ain't gonna call the cops on me? You feel me? So all of that mixed into one fucked him and got him killed. And Wendy, the fucking realest nigga in the game, bruh. Besides her not telling Marty about the truth about what Wilkes said to her, which is fucked up, but realest nigga in the game trying to calm him down and show him and fucking coming up with a nigga stab his ass. Fuck you mean, bruh? The fuck? That was some real shit. But then she fucked up right there by letting him get in control of her and fucking... As soon as she stabbed him, Marty should have immediately went at his ass and fucking did whatever you had to do. Disarm him, get the gun out of his hand. Like, did whatever he had to do, but Marty didn't fucking do that. But I'm not really that mad about it because that's not in Marty's character, you feel me? But at the same time, you gotta do what you gotta do when your life is in peril, bro. So then being in turn, Marty gets the gun, points it at Mason, bro. This nigga Mason's unhinged, fucking saying, "Yo, I'm gonna fucking do it. Like, I'm gonna bro, shoot him, bruh. The fuck? Your wife's life's on the line, bruh." So he finally fucking does it. When he gets pushed to the brink, he finally does it. And he's fucked up in his mind, bro. He's paranoid. He's angry. He's feeling so many emotions right now, bro. This is a lot of trauma on Marty, bro. Because this is the first time, like I said, they crossed that line this episode. They finally killed someone themselves. They crossed the line. And now they got to live with it and move from here on. They got to move from here on out with that on their conscience, you feel me? So Marty is unhinged. He has to be held by fucking Wendy. He's over there in the corner fucking just soaking while fucking Wendy's wrapping up the body, getting shit done, you feel me, cleaning up the fucking mess. And then they go home and they're back in that meeting. It shows us back in that fucking meeting. Marty is completely out of it. But as I said, Wendy is completely fine in that meeting. So this shit was deep, bro. This was a great episode. The intensity took it there again. Let's see what happens next episode. And yeah, man, shout out to all my subscribers. Appreciate all of y'all. Hope y'all are safe and doing well. Hold shit down. And I'll get back to you with the next one, man. Peace.